Hello and welcome to a community spotlight, and this time we have Dr. Geoff from Tread Health. Dr. Geoff Johnston. He is a chiropractor. He does acupuncture. He does active release therapies, all sorts of stuff in his little tickle trunk of tricks.
That's a good way to put it.
His clinic is called Tread Health. It's a multidisciplinary clinic in the West End of Toronto here. And just so glad to have you with me, and so glad to be in your clinic.
Thanks for coming by and for the coffee drop.
Oh, no problem.
Good
Coffee is awesome. Coffee is awesome.
The best.
And Dr. Geoff takes care of me. He's helped me out quite a bit over the past little while with issues with spine and all sorts of things like that.
Yep.
So I guess first question is, how did you get into the health and wellness sphere, specifically chiropractic, et cetera? Like, what's the origin story?
Thanks for asking. It ultimately a love of sport. I just couldn't get enough of it growing up. Played some high level sport, which really led to an interest in training, how to get better, how to get stronger, faster, all those pieces. And there are a lot of really fun puzzles to solve in that space. Ultimately leads to a better understanding of the body, and that's really where I studied undergrad, and then from there I just sampled. Would shadow physios, chiros, massage, athletic therapists. I really connected with the chiros that I shadowed. Really liked their varied approach, a number of different tools that I could leverage. Other practitioners can do similar, but it really connected with me, and really happy with where I landed and what I do for a living. So
nice.
That's where we're at.
Cool. I guess another question is, can you tell me about, is there a specific example of somebody that you've helped? Like, tell us a story. Tell us about somebody that you've helped.
Yeah, and a recent one comes to mind. I had a young woman come into the office, and she was training for her first triathlon. She had an extensive weightlifting background, was very strong, a little less trained in specifically the running, but it was a really fun challenge. We went through some run coaching, breaking down run form, having her be more efficient with the run. Was progressing really well. The training was looking perfect. And then 2 weeks before the race date, her calves just seized and would really, just limited her ability to run. And so we were kind of all hands on deck, clustered a number of treatments, and were able to get her comfortable in crossing the finish line. So that was one that she was so excited to finish her first try. I was so happy to help, and it was just all around a fun story. I'm happy to be a part of and help.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of fun, what do you do for fun? Like, what do you do to relax? Like, tell us about the Dr. Geoff Johnston when he's just Geoff Johnston and not Dr. Geoff.
Yeah, fair point. So one thing I really enjoy, and I'm looking outside and the winds are picking up a little bit. I enjoy lake surfing, which is fun.
Cool.
You can do. We tend to go to the bluffs, but when the conditions are right, the wind kicks up waves in the right direction, and you can go out and have some fun on the waves. So that's something we enjoy. And I'm a big runner and cyclist, and so enjoy just getting outside, training. It's my happy place. It's kind of meditative. I really enjoy it. So those are the biggies that keep me going and restore me, I'll say. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. I think that's fantastic. Thank you once again for
thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for being on the community spotlight. And if you're looking for an awesome chiropractor in the West End of Toronto, Dr. Geoff is your guy. And with that, back to the studio.